Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we discuss all things financial literacy. Now, if you watched my recent video breaking down Visa Infinite cards, then this would be a natural follow-up because today we're diving into the Mastercard side of the house. Now, there are 4 specific Mastercard credit cards that come with guaranteed initial starting high limits. And by the end of this video, you'll understand how someone can realistically stack these approvals and walk away with at least $50,000 and total available credit limit. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before we talk about specific credit cards, you need to understand the payment network itself. Mastercard is not a bank. Mastercard does not approve you or deny you or decide your credit limit. What Mastercard does is define tiers, benefit packages, and minimum standards that issuing banks must follow if they want to place a specific logo on a card. That's the part most people miss. When you see World or World Elite on a Mastercard, these logos have a contractual tier that comes with certain benefits. According to Mastercard's published benefit guide, they break their consumer credit cards into 4 primary tiers. There's the standard Mastercard, then there's the World Mastercard, and then there's the World Elite Mastercard, and last, there's the World Legend Mastercard. World Legend Mastercard is the newest category to be added as part of the Mastercard collection. Mastercard introduced this new top tier in July of 2025. Each step up represents more robust benefits and stricter underwriting expectations. A standard Mastercard is the entry level. These cards usually show up on starter cards, secure cards, and basic reward cards. There's no network mandated minimum credit limit here, which is why you can see $500 to $1,000 starting lines all day long on these types of cards. The next level is the World Mastercard. This tier is where things start to change. A World Mastercard includes all the standard Mastercard protections, plus upgraded travel and lifestyle perks. Benefits include access to Mastercard travel and lifestyle services for trip planning and concierge support. There's also hotel perks like lowest rates and satisfaction guarantees, and luxury hotel benefits such as potential upgrades and late checkout at select properties. Cardholders may also receive select airport lounge access, rotating partner credits for services like rideshare, streaming, and resorts. They may also get entry to Mastercard priceless experiences for exclusive events worldwide. So in short, World Mastercard is the first tier where network benefits become genuinely useful, especially for travel and lifestyle value. Now, a World Elite Mastercard includes everything from standard and world tiers, plus enhanced versions of those benefits, all provided by Mastercard. World Elite adds higher statement credits on select offers, expanded concierge service for dining events and travel assistance, and access to Mastercard Travel Rewards, which provides cashback style offers when spending with participating merchants globally. Cardholders also receive expanded access to priceless experiences, including preferred seating, exclusive reservations, and premium event access. If you're a frequent traveler, World Elite improves the airport experience with fast-track security access at hundreds of airports worldwide, making it the most comprehensive Mastercard tier for travel, lifestyle, and convenience benefits. And finally, a World Legend Mastercard includes all the benefits from standard, World Elite tiers, including travel services, concierge access, statement credits, discounts, and priceless experiences, all provided by Mastercard. At the World Legend level, cardholders receive exclusive lifestyle access, most notably a free year of Soho Friends, the travel and lifestyle program from Soho House. This includes discounted stays at Soho House locations, potential room upgrades and late checkout on qualifying stays, and discounts on furniture and accessories from Soho House. In short, World Legend is a niche, ultra-premium tier that builds on World Elite by adding elite lifestyle and member club privileges rather than just an additional credit or travel mechanics. This is why network tier matters more than brand. A mid-tier bank issuing a World Elite Mastercard can sometimes be more powerful from a limit perspective than a flashy card from a big-name issuer sitting on a lower tier. Before we get into the 4 cards, we need to talk about approvals. Now, these are not starter cards. You're not getting approved for World Elite Mastercards with a thin file, recent charge-offs, or maxed out utilization across the board. Based on consistent data points from credit forums, issuer disclosures, and user reports, the most successful applicants for World Mastercard products tend to have FICO scores in the mid to high 600 range at minimum with a clean recent history. For World Elite cards, the sweet spot usually starts at 720 and goes up from there. Now, equally important is utilization. You don't want to have zero balances, but you do need to have controlled spending. Profiles showing utilization under 10% with no recent late payments and stable income history perform significantly better. Income does start to matter a little more at this level, but remember, it's all based on the banking institution, and in some cases, I would say that you should expect income verification, especially with credit unions. Now, that would mean 2 of your most recent pay stubs or tax documentation are not uncommon to be asked for. Now, with that foundation set, let's get into the actual cards. The first card on this list will be the Citi Strata Elite Mastercard, and this will also be the world's first card to debut Mastercard's new World Legend tier. The Citi Strata Elite is positioned as a premium rewards card designed for higher income and higher credit consumers. This card will start with a $10,000 minimum starting limit. Citibank has historically been conservative with initial limits, but on this premium product, you can start with limits as high as $37,000 for an initial line when the applicant's profile supports it. From a benefit standpoint, this card offers elevated earnings on travel and dining, access to Mastercard World Elite benefits such as those concierge services, cell phone protection, travel insurance, and it's designed to compete directly with other top-tier travel cards on the market. In terms of approval requirements, data points consistently show that successful applicants usually have a FICO score above a 720, low revolving utilization, and of course, established credit history. Citi is sensitive to recent inquiries, so spacing applications does matter here, and Citi typically pulls Experian, though bureau selection can vary by state. If it's not Experian, then you'll most likely receive a credit pull from Equifax. Now, this is a card that you apply for when your profile is ready, it's clean and mature, and I have an entire video on Citibank credit cards and everything that you should know about them. I'm going to link that video right here. I highly recommend that you watch that. Next on our list is First Tech Federal Credit Union and the Odyssey Rewards World Elite Mastercard. Now, this is a standout option for anyone who's a member of this credit union, and credit unions often get overlooked, but they frequently offer more flexible underwriting once you establish a relationship. So even if you are currently working on your credit, this is a card that I would highly recommend you get in position to get approved for. The Odyssey Rewards card is positioned as a premium travel and rewards card with competitive earning rates and full World Elite benefits. But the real advantage here is that First Tech is known for relationship banking once again, and members who maintain checking accounts, direct deposits, or savings balances often see stronger approval odds and higher limits. And the Odyssey Rewards World Elite Mastercard has a guaranteed initial starting limit of $25,000 and a max credit limit of $100,000. Now, when I applied for this card, I was approved for a $50,000 limit, and in my experience, I needed to link my bank account during the credit card application to verify my income, so I want to be transparent about that, and this was an Experian credit pool. I did have 2 hard inquiries at the time of application. I had a credit score of 775 and my utilization ratio was less than 10%. If you're approved for this card, you're adding another $25,000 in guaranteed available credit limit to your profile. And if your credit profile is thin or you're still working on it, I recommend taking a look at their secured card option to get your foot in the door. Now, I have an entire video on this credit union. If you want to watch that video, I'm going to link it right here. Our third card will be with Green State Credit Union, and this is the Green State World Mastercard. Now, Green State is known for competitive rates and strong credit products, and like many credit unions, relationship building does matter here as well. Now, membership is required and income verification is common. I put a link to this credit card in the description if you want to visit the Green State Credit Union website. Now there, it states that this card comes with a minimum starting limit of $10,000. The website also states that anyone living or working in Iowa or in specific border counties in Illinois, Wisconsin, Nebraska, South Dakota, they can join this credit union. However, I've seen many members gain access by joining the Iowa Consumer Credit Council. Now, this is an affiliate of the American Consumer Council, the ACC, which is a national association that's committed to consumer education and awareness. Now, I've tried this myself in the past and I was able to join with no issue, but sometimes things do change. If you guys like, I can do an entire video on this credit union. please let me know in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to cover this in a future video for you. Approval profiles for this card typically show FICO scores in the high 600s to low 700 range with a hard pull from TransUnion. You need to keep in mind that credit limit increases in the future are not automatic and they will result in a hard pull later for this card. However, any hard pull is good for 30 days for other credit products like auto loans, personal loans, or any combination of different lines of credit. So if you do get that hard inquiry and you do get a credit limit increase, highly recommend checking out what other products that they have to offer. The final card is another heavy hitter from Citi, and that's going to be the Citi A Advantage Executive World Elite Mastercard. Now, this card is built for frequent American airline flyers, but even if you never set foot in an airport lounge, the credit structure alone makes this card worth it. The minimum starting credit limit is $5,000. The card includes premium travel benefits, Admirals Club Lounge access, priority boarding perks, and elevated earnings on American airline purchases. But again, from our perspective, the real value here is the guaranteed minimum starting limit. Approval requirements for this card tend to be similar to the Citi Strata Elite. Strong applicants usually showing FICO scores in the low to mid 700s, solid income, and limited recent inquiries are likely to be approved. Citi will look closely at existing exposure with the bank, so if you already have multiple Citi cards with high limits, that can influence approval decisions. And once again, Citi typically will use Experian for their products, but depending on your state, they may pull Equifax, so you always want to be aware of that. And if you want more details about this card, once again, look at my full video on Citibank. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you were approved for any of these cards, please drop that in the comments below with your data points. That does help everybody. It's good to get updated information on credit pulls or procedures, or if any documentation was asked for. Also, knowing your data points may help someone else get approved for any of these cards. Now, if you want to learn more about Mastercard, their World Elite statuses, or any other benefits that come with cards like this, drop that in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to cover that for you. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and you guys have a wonderful day.